Hey everybody, this is Manadog for another Starcraft Underground League Season 2 cast. This is from the semifinals between teams Chaos and Legion. We have Quim from Team Chaos and Indo from Team Legion. And we have a surprise guest today of McRibbed joining us for the cast. Hey McRibbed.
Howdy, thanks for having me. I'm a C rank Zerg on Team Legion.
Nice. So I'm a C rank Terran, so obviously we are the expert opinions that you guys need for this sort of thing. So anyway, map 1, Neo Sylphid. Let's get into it. Okay. Always takes a sec to show it. Okay. So we have Quim spawning in the top position, the one that mines the best, but you don't really want it for a DVZ really, as the sort of pinkish Terran, but not like the white pink Terran. And then in the right side we have the purple Zerg, Indo. He's the one from Team Legion. Quim was from Chaos. About these players, I would say that Indo is more macro focused, but he also does have some cheeky play. And Quim in particular has like a really neat, unique play style. If you watch him, he plays a lot of like oddball and like one base openings that can really throw you if you don't recognize what you're seeing. And it looks like he's going out for the wall. This could be an Arax. Okay,
Yeah,
there's
looks
the
like an
wall.
Arax. Or no, that's a depot.
Yeah, that's a depot. And we have the Overlord scouting the correct direction, so Indo, he's going for a 9 pool here. And he will scout Quim first, so we might have some link pressure. We'll have to see how that goes. And this is, we'll have to see if this is like, okay, Quim just putting down, continuing his wall, very standard. There'd be a Rax right there, a depot just above it. There's the Rax. At our Overlord, we did the
Right,
extractor trick.
9 pool without speed.
Yeah.
Um,
So when you do an opening like this, like what are you looking to do? What's the plan here?
uh, to get like 2 SCVs.
You feel
Um,
good?
then I feel okay. If I get more than that, I feel good. If I get less than that, I feel sad. And that's getting 2 SCVs while keeping like at least 4 lings alive.
Okay.
2 SCVs for all of my lings means that Terran can just walk his Marines across and force more lings, and then I'm really sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like to totally make up a number, if I lose all my lings, I want to get like 3 or 4 SCVs and a couple Marines.
Okay.
Um,
That seems
it
hard
looks
to
like
do
the
against a
Overlord
wall.
was pointed slightly incorrectly, and that drone looks like it was supposed to go to the high ground base, but
Yeah.
didn't quite make it.
I
That
think so.
happens to me all the time on this map.
Yeah, I think that happens to
Or
everyone.
no, it looks like he was trying to scout with it. Okay. It's so annoying to try to get lings into that
Oh,
like little
look.
crack to hit Marines.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, but he is
yeah,
not.
big SCV pull.
Yeah, this is a lot of damage. Even if he doesn't kill things, this is like a ton of lost mining time. Yeah, that was most of it. So, would you feel good about this result?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
I think mining time is frequently blown. Keeping
Okay.
the fact that all these lings, that both of these lings are still alive and still being annoying is very
Smart.
important, but like just for scouting and for being annoying. But they're also trapped, and so you still need to make more lings to stop him from walking out with 2 Marines. It isn't. It is important that he got the first 2 Marines though, and that's another kill on that Zergling.
Yeah.
So never mind. I think this is great.
We got
I think
another.
he's gotten like
I think he
2
got.
Marines and 3 SCVs or something,
Yeah, I think that's correct. I think that's exactly what he forced a bunker,
and a bunker,
which is nice.
um, and a very fast third base.
Yeah. He's got almost. He'll have 3 hatcheries soon. Quim is thinking this is like a lot of pressure. He's very defensive. He's filling up a bunker. He didn't have any sort of like counter pressure. He also has not taken a gas. We're 4.5 minutes into the game, and Terran has yet to start a refinery. Okay, there it finally is.
When does Terran usually take gas? It's usually like after the first barracks, before the second one, right?
No, well, so in a standard 2x Acad, it would be after the second Rex.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the clock time is, but it's usually like, you know, early 20s in terms of supply. So we didn't really need this sunken, but I mean, there's also not actually, you know, we don't have anything there checking, so it's better safe than sorry. But we do have our Hydrogen up, and our lair is almost finished, and we do
It's
have,
gonna be
you know,
3 hatch lair off of 3 base.
so we should see lurker upgrades started soon. Oh, wow, spicy. We're doing spicy things as Zerg. Oh,
Also Aspire.
yeah. I would be I don't know what this plan is, to be honest. Like, what did we're getting Overlord transport, but also Aspire. And Quim reads this as an all-in, which, to be fair, he has seen Hydrogen. He's probably assuming that Lurker aspect is researching, as I assumed it would be. eBay, a little ways off still, but we're filling the bunkers.
Yeah, and his everything is so late. Oh, he's not getting an academy, so he won't have any scans.
Yeah, this was. Oh, he is. It's just.
Oh, there's the academy.
It's just in kind of an on spot.
Oh, it's looking for drops.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. So maybe he has some kind of like a read on Indo, and he knows that he likes to get drops, and I mean, we're seeing here that he does. So maybe he's anticipating like a lurker drop here. We have 3 sums.
Yeah, and it would be interesting for him to go like mutas into lurker drop after faking the lurkers at the beginning, because like he doesn't need to start. I don't know how the timing works out, but I bet you could start lurker upgrade at the same time as overlord speed.
Yeah. I have no idea, but like obviously Quim has no read for mutas here. So I mean, these mutas are going to show up as like a complete surprise, I think.
Yeah, because the SCV died without trying to walk out. I think I would have liked it even more if the Spire was at the 3rd base.
For like extra spiciness. He didn't find it though.
He didn't find it, yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Making some Hydras, but we haven't started Lurker.
Maybe he just... Maybe it just didn't make.
It's possible. It
I
happens
bet
to everyone.
he's gonna, like, realize after looking at a Hydra.
He has to be very confused about what this is, though, because he obviously thought this was an all-in coming, and it just hasn't. Okay, our mutas are kind of just chilling. But does he see them? I think he might. Yeah, he's throwing down the turrets.
He just scanned, so...
Oh, fair enough. He probably said Aspire. That's a good point.
Spire should have been at the 3rd. Okay, so we didn't hit very much
I don't think
with
we
our
killed
6 Mutalisks.
I don't think we killed anything yet. But we are making more. We still
He
have
does
not
want to
started.
drop, but he doesn't have Lurker upgrade. He's killing this to because it's watching for drops, I guess, and because Quim's not defending it. Always good to hit things with your mutas. There's Lurker upgrade starting.
Yeah, crucially. This is a spicy build though from Indo. This would completely catch me. I would have no idea this was coming. Okay, we are gonna supply block them. And are there deeper? There are no depots, so I mean this is like an actual real supply block. He doesn't have stim. That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's flashing. Canceling stim would be crazy.
That would be
If you
enormous.
cancel stim, I think you could just muta all in.
He's done so.
Like no stim or medics is huge.
For sure. Basically, just don't attack this spot, and you can do a lot. Oh, well, he did make a medic. He just lost it. Good awareness by Indo to recognize that there's no more of those coming for a little bit. Okay, we have
well, the medics aren't quite as important without stem.
That's true. Oh, he's going for a drop too, no longer. He's going to do a vulture drop.
I don't think this is recoverable.
And this is pretty significant damage, and there's a lurker drop that's about to happen too. He's got the Hydras in position over here. He's clearly intending to
Pretty sure. Yeah.
What new?
Like, he floated the barracks over there for some reason, but I'm pretty sure that he can hit the barracks and bounce it to the mineral line.
Yeah, this was a very spicy game from Indo. I would be completely flabbergasted playing against him. Okay, so let's add a point for Indo.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with Indo's game.
Yeah. Okay. Polestar, the standard map that you pick for game 2 if you lose as a Terran. Ask me how I know. Okay. And switching over to the stream, we'll find out if I got it right. Alright, I did. Okay, over here we have Indo spawning the top right as the yellow Zerg. He is currently up 1 game. And in the bottom left...
In the bottom left, we have our brown Terran Quim C.
Yeah. Currently down 0-1. And that was like... I don't know what we could really draw from that game, other than Indo has some spicy builds. Because I don't think I've ever seen anyone do exactly that before.
Yeah. I think that having your academy out somewhere is a risk. I remember on one of the weird NSL maps, Desert Rose maybe, sniping somebody's academy with mutas.
That was such
It's
an
not
odd
something
map,
that you can
though.
do a lot.
Wasn't that the one where like it's like depending on the spawns you could have like these incredibly close rush distances? I feel like if you were running top to bottom it was like...
Yeah, the one it was the one with the really small main and big natural.
Yeah, I lost a game to... I lost a ZVT to Lana where like I didn't realize it was so quick and he just did like a normal 2-racks kind of move out and I started everything in a normal time and my sunks were like... they were not close to done by the time everything got there. It's a disaster. Anyway, so this is a very fast gas. He is at 10 supply now. So
oh wow,
we're gonna be trying to get some vultures in.
This is gonna be like 10 factory.
Yeah. So as I mentioned before the first game, Quim, also a purveyor of the spicy build, and we're seeing that here. So I would wonder if you're trying to...
gas for a factory?
It is. It's 200, 100.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be 10 factory.
Yeah, so I would think
proxy 10 factory.
Yeah,
maybe.
I was just gonna say that I think when you do something like this, you need to proxy it, because like this, all you're doing here is you're just trying to get like a vulture in his face at a time that's like impossible.
The Overlord's gonna see it. I guess that's a scout. There's the factory.
Yeah.
So
okay.
he's cross scouting with the drone,
but he doesn't go in far enough. He was looking for a wall, and now because he saw the SCV, he thinks this is like, maybe he didn't notice it the first time. And he just passed under, and he thinks that Terran is in the bottom right.
That's tragic.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the factory was right there.
Yeah. And
so I've only run into this build one time on ladder, and I was also doing some smelly cheese myself. So, I don't know how it usually plays out.
So when I've seen people do this, I think you often will go for a starport next. And you're just basically going like, here's all the tech really fast, I have no follow-up, all of this vulture and this wraith need to get like insane damage each, and that's how I win. But
Yeah, it looks like the vulture's moving across the map now. Oh no, that's two
Yeah.
marines, and there's the vulture.
yeah, but I mean, he has no idea. He's
Yeah,
actually
so
still not scouted.
now is when a sunken would usually go down if you think it's a factory opener.
Mm-hmm.
And it so obviously wouldn't be in time. Okay, Overlord spots it.
Gonna lose it. We're gonna trap it. Okay. We get that started. I think if anything, you might even want this in your main more so, though, right? I mean, it's hard to like know in the time.
Yeah, don't love this decision. I would probably try to hold my ramp with the lings. If that happened to me. Running all the drones to the natural is, I don't know, because the vultures can just go around the other side,
Yeah, there's a
and
lot
you
of
can't
space
mine
here.
gas. It gets the
Yeah.
Spire down at a reasonable time, though. But he's losing a lot of drones, and the vultures can just run the top side.
Yeah, and here's the Wraith, by the way. So he did end up making the starport, and we basically can't mine from here. We can't go back up. This is a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're dead as Zerg here. I do know,
Yeah,
sorry, continue.
I think the only way to do this is stop the vultures from getting into your main, just by, like, holding the ramp with drones, with lings. Oh, did those lings, like, try to go across the map? He also took a third hatch.
Yeah, that's spicy third hatch. I would say, I was gonna say that one thing I do know about Indo is I think that he is someone that is not interested in giving up in a game early. So he will stick around until it is all the way lost. But he does have 3 drones, so that might be him.
Yeah. Unless he thinks he can win with 1 pair of Scourge. Or, I guess he's building 2 pair of Scourge already.
Yeah, he has 1 drone and he can't afford to make another one. Okay, where's the drone? 1 drone. This is a I didn't hear no bell kind of moment.
Yeah, it's not frequent that you can see somebody with a 7-fold supply advantage.
Yeah. However, if you do come back from this, I mean, like, well, we found the 3rd, so that's got to be the rest of it. But if you did come back from a position like this, that's got to be like an all-time comeback.
For sure. I don't know if he's noticed. He's scouting with the
Yeah. All right. So he calls it. So that's gonna make this a 1-1 series, and we're gonna get a 3rd game. I did that early.
And it looks like on ladder, Indo is like a D or C rank player, and Quim is a low B rank player.
Yeah, Quim's pretty good, for sure. And we have a Jane Doe game. So that means, yeah, that means that off of Indo's loss, he chose Jane Doe as a Zerg, which is a very unique choice.
Yeah, especially against somebody known for
spice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Again, if I did this right, man, I'm on a roll tonight with this. You can't see it at all, but I am nailing it with the scoreboard for this series. I just need you to know that.
Oh yeah, I always forget that.
Yeah, I've had other casts where also like because you can't see it change unless you're on the right screen for it. So I'll like half erase one map and then so like the map name will be like the start of Polestar and then Neo Sylvan, and I have not done that this time. All right. Anyway, let's start it up. So this is Jane Doe. We have a 1-1 series between Indo and Quim. We have Indo spawning as the Teal Zerg on the right side. And over here, we have Quim spawning as the brown Terran. So in both of these games, we've seen a lot of spice from both of these players, and this is a spicy map. So the possibilities are endless, I would say.
Yeah, I don't really know what room there is for spice for Zerg on this map.
You don't think so?
Like, outside of like just, you know, cool first fast lings, like I don't think the map lends itself, and even that I don't think is very good. I don't think the map lends itself well to Zerg cheese. I think lurker all-ins are really hard to get up the ramp.
Okay, that's fair.
Ultra fast mutas are maybe something.
I had to play Vile on this map, and he did a overgas where he rushed mutas, and then he tried to like he just made like the initial like 5-6 muta, and then he rushed over to lurkers immediately after. I thought that was pretty
interesting.
Yeah.
That is cool.
It didn't go great for him, but I did think the idea was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so
this map, just like the ramp shtick isn't super defensible for Zerg against Terran. In the same way, like you can do silly things with like blocking the ramp with a with an Overlord against Zerg or Protoss, but Marines shoot up.
Yeah. So I think though, I think what Indo wanted to do here is because he sent his Overlord down. I think his plan was to do this with the first Overlord and then drill the drone through. But I think he kind of forgot about it, and by the time he noticed, it was all the way down here. So he had to kill the Marine.
He is going 3 hatch before pool.
Yeah, that's spicy. He knows what the people want. So this is a tech build. Quim. He has his first Marine just now. He's already got his factory started.
Yeah, like no scout at all.
Yeah, this was like a TVP factory timing. So the guy that went 3 hatch before pool is scouting faster. So the question is now: is this going to be a mech play, or yeah, we're going more factories here? Okay. It could still be 2
factory on 1 base.
Yeah. That's what I was saying in the beginning. Is I think Quim really fancies himself like a 1 base open, and he's good at them too.
So, walking up here as Zerg, seeing a barracks not flashing and 1 Marine, I would probably assume it's CC first.
Okay, well, he got a McRibbed off that, which is actually correct. It's got the sunk. But
I worry that sunk's a little bit too far back. I think he needs to build, like, something to stop vultures from running past.
That's what I was kind of thinking, like, if a vulture hugged, like, right across here, could still be a big stab on it.
Another hatchery or a hydroden.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. So this is going to be a vulture speed run by off of 1 base. So this is going to get incredibly fast, and he's going to need to get damage though, because we haven't started a second CC.
Okay, and it's going to be looks like it might be Crazy Zerg. There's an Evo going down.
Okay, well, I mean, I could see that. You go Crazy Zerg when you basically get the 3 free gas. That's not totally unreasonable.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. This is a pretty good map for it. Although, there's enough buildable terrain that if you take too long, Terran can wall your front yard natural with bunkers. Ask me how I know. Alright, here come the speed vultures, and I think this is just game.
Yeah, they're doing speed vulture things.
Like, Indo made no Zerglings, didn't have anything outside the base.
Very spicy.
No way of seeing that this is coming. Although, do keep in mind, so many drones have died, and he's only down 3 drones.
Right.
Like 3 workers.
So I think on this map, the biggest problem with the Crazy Zerg play, though, is like I think mech is incredibly common for Terran on this map. Like it's pretty rare to see a bio play.
Yeah, literally like 10 drones were killed, and he's barely down workers, and has 3 hatcheries.
Yeah.
Like, sure, he needs to kill this stuff eventually. He still hasn't made any combat units.
Yeah, he's waiting for the Spire. And the
Well, there's 2 Lings.
So technically combat units. And the follow-up from Quim is like a 1-base mech push. He's got 1 tank and some Goliaths. Which is
I
very
think as
odd.
long as Quim sees this, or as long as Indo sees this coming, he can just make Bunkins on reaction and defend it with mutas. Okay, this is annoying, but as long as he pulls drones... As long as he pulls drones... Oh my god, it can go up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well the mutas are out now.
We're gonna get it, yeah. And the worker numbers, I mean, are still, like, it's bad, but it's not, like, game-endingly bad, I think.
And he's got 3 hatcheries. He can rebuild them.
Yeah. He has the technology. So we've finally taken a CC as Quim here. We have 6 Goliaths to our name, 1 tank, a couple Marines.
Yeah, I don't think he's in any danger. I think Indo is just trying to make sure that he's not moving out just yet while he re-drones. I actually think he needs a 4th hatch.
I think it's reasonable, though, to drone up, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe you need a few more mutas than this, but, like, enough that you can maybe, like, swoop in to kill an SCD. You know, like, make him care a little bit and just kind of draw Terran's attention while you're getting an economy again. You definitely can't hit the front.
Yeah, it would certainly be better to have 8 Mutalisks, 7 or 8 to hit SCVs and maybe Goliaths.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean,
going up to 3, showing the mutas. Yeah, he's making another hatchery. And researching drop again.
So this, I checked it, this is Overlord speed. I don't know what they look like either. I only know from doing
this. I do know what they look like.
Oh.
I just thought that it was drop again. Overlord speed is necessary when they might have mines.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then another couple factories for Quim.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like if we could just, we're getting armor here. I feel like if we could just, like, gone up to, like you said, like 8 or so mutas to start pretty quickly. I mean, and just, I don't know, that's a lot of turrets, but this is not that many turrets. Maybe just, like, drawn his attention a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, showing the mutas at all forces turrets.
Right.
And after taking that much damage and, like, the mutas being so delayed, I would also assume that I wouldn't be able to get damage with the mutas, that they'd have turrets and Goliaths.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd prefer to just re-drone as fast as possible so I can, you know, make mass mutas to defend this push.
Yeah.
I don't like the ground armor research. It's not very good against mech. Air armor is good.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe the plan is eventually Hydras. Yeah, we have a Hydralisk gun coming out. I think part of the thing against Quim is that, like, typically when you're playing ZVT, like, I think people just are not used to playing against, like, 1-base timings. Even when they happen, like, you just kind of have, like, a, you know, like, an oh crap sort of moment, but then it doesn't necessarily register in your brain that they could be on 1 base. At least for me. So you can end up misreading stuff with it. There's a lot of sunks.
Yeah, I don't love this because look how much money he has.
Mm-hmm.
These could be Mutalisks.
Yeah.
but he does have a lot of drones.
I think
And
also
like, if he can
against
stay alive on 4 bases and 4 gases.
yeah, but I think also when you do this, like when you're going, it seems like he wants to switch to Hydra. But when you do Muta and you make the Sunks like this, don't you kind of want to stagger them, right? Because you want to kind of force Terran to siege and unsiege a lot.
Yeah, so you want them together for the Goliaths, but staggered for the tanks.
So there's no right answer, essentially. Like many ZDT situations.
Yeah, I think...
This is a 40 supply gap. This is going to be scary.
Yeah, he has 2,000 gas. That could be 40 supply of mutas.
This is 6 Sunks. This is another 7 or 8 Sunks. So yeah, that could have been a cloud of mutas, and I don't know. This is a lot of Goliaths, but I think it would have done more than this.
Yeah. As Indo here, you just want to sacrifice the outside natural, make Sunkens on the high ground, and make mutas and stop reinforcements for really as long as you can. But he's researching lurkers and consume. This isn't enough stuff. This is just game over, I'm afraid. He only has 10 army supply.
Yeah.
All his supply is drones.
Yeah, I think if he had just massed mutas, he could have been fine, to be honest. This is like really not a huge amount for this late.
An important part of the playstyle where you make drones and then make units on reaction is A, you need to have like some amount of mutas before you start making them on reaction, and B, you need to make enough hatcheries to produce lots of mutas all at once.
Makes sense.
And I don't think he had either of those, and I think he made too many drones.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Because like he had 50 workers and then 15 Sunkens, 10 Sunkens, like he was in a really good spot until he didn't make mutas with all of his minerals.
Yeah. I think I would probably die the same way though, probably. I would drone too hard and then this would show up and I would have nothing. So I can understand it. But yeah, I think his Zerg were pretty dead here, but as we mentioned previously, Indo is the kind of guy that likes to stick it out.
He's getting defilers and lurkers and moving them across the map, it looks like.
Yeah. But I bet in his
oh wait, no, those are all dead.
I bet in his replay folder though, like he's got a couple games where it's like he's like 99.9% dead, and then he somehow just pulls it back. And it's like he thinks back to those and does, you know, and he's like, it could happen again.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Are there scans?
There are.
Yes.
Yeah. We really can't ever go up this ramp.
Yeah, this isn't real, unfortunately.
Maybe if we had like Terran units that are OP. But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna stick it out though. We're gonna see what we can get done. We caused a lift.
Got one base.
Yeah. So that'll do it. That is a 2-1 win for Quim here in Team Chaos. So those were some really interesting builds. That was pretty cool to see. I would just like to say thank you again, McRibbed, for joining on the cast. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, and have a good night.
Yeah, you as well. See ya.